Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be doing a full face of Ioni Cosmetics. So this is a brand you can find at the Dollar Tree. It used to be found at the 99-cent store, which I miss so much. But now it can only be found really at the Dollar Tree. Where else can you get it? I don't know. Maybe on their website? Who knows? But we did do a full face of Ioni Cosmetics. They have come out with a lot of new collections. The Lunar Zodiac. They have like a cowboy line. They always have like all types of holiday lines, summer, everything, Valentine's Day, blah, blah, blah. So I did go ahead and go through my collection and see what kind of products we're going to use today. They have everything, girl. And then the products that I don't own or that Ioni Cosmetics never came out with, like foundations, concealers, things like that. Don't forget, I also do have a Dollar Tree playlist. It's a monster of a playlist. I have full faces. I have haul videos. I have ranking videos, videos like this. Everything, girl, under the sun is in that Dollar Tree playlist. So definitely check that out. It's going to be linked down below. So this full face is 125 products and nothing else. So you want to see the products that I use, the products I love, the products that I hated, just keep on watching. Alright, girls, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and take my Ioni Cosmetics Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Sweet Honey. And we're going to go ahead and pop some of this on the lips. Now, with Ioni Cosmetics, when it comes to their products, I mentioned a lot on my channel that their doe foot applicator is always like packed with product. Every time you take it out, if it's your first time, it's your 10th time using the product, it will always be like super messy. I don't know why. It's just the technology of the doe foot. It's just always like that, whether it comes to their lip oils, their liquid blushes, you know. I wonder why. It's just like something with this thing. I guess it's not like really removing the product as you pull it out. All right, just a little bit of hydration on the lips. Cute. All right, for brows, I have two Ioni Cosmetics products. Again, this is a full face Ioni Cosmetics. So we have the Ioni Cosmetics Brow Pencil in a medium brown. I did mention in, I think it was my top 5, bottom 5, that I'm not the biggest fan of these just because they don't really give me the most precise looking brows. But it's still, you know, it's still something. So here it is. And then this is one of their newer products that I'm really enjoying. Their Ioni Cosmetics Ultra Fine Brush Tip Brow Defining Pen in the shade medium brown. And this is basically what the name suggests. It's a little pen that you can use to like create little brow hairs. So let's see if I can outline my brows with this. I know I recently bought a LA Colors, I think it was like also a really like fine brow pencil. It like broke off, girl. Yeah, that's the deal with the ultra like thin pencils. They break off really easily. That's the only annoying thing. So let's go ahead and try to create some normal looking brows. Girl, this is doing really nothing. Okay, it's giving me a little bit of outline. Nice little sketch. Also, if you have any type of moisture on your skin, this will not go on. I mentioned that in that other video as well. Any type of moisture, you will not see this product on your skin. So it's kind of what I'm experiencing right now, but it's leaving a little bit of color behind, which thank you. Just something, please. I'm gonna go in with the brow pen. This one's a little better at, it's like really pigmented as well. So we're gonna use this to fill in. Okay, so this is the best they're gonna get, okay? They're looking decent, nothing crazy, you know. Okay, well, let's move on. All right, for primer, we do have two Ioni Cosmetics primers. We have their Lunar Zodiac Matte Primer, which looks like so. And we also have their Face Hydrating Primer, which is an oldie but goodie. You guys remember this. So I'm going to take their matte primer in this Lunar Zodiac line. I'm just going to throw it on. The other one is more silicone-y vibe, so I do want to pop that in the center of the face. We're going to take this with a brush. Just kind of go all around. Spread it out. It actually looks really nice. It kind of even blurred the skin a little bit. Cute. I'm going to take the Ioni Cosmetics next. And again, this is more silicone-y vibes. You guys have seen this in action before. It's like a thick product. We're going to take that in the center of the face. Now, a lot of people are not fans of this type of product because the silicone does tend to clog pores. So keep that in mind. But, you know, also this primer does peel. I completely forgot about that. I'm getting that as I'm blending it in. I'm like, ooh, I can feel little peels. The effects of the peels. Yeah. Girl, it's already peeling a little bit. That's wild. So good thing we put a hydrating, well, technically it was a matte primer, but it was nice and like movable. A nice moving product underneath, because girl, if you put it on directly onto a dry skin, it'll peel all over town. So I'm surprised. I think Ioni Cosmetics didn't really come out with any foundation products, concealer products, or anything like that. So I do have this one. I did substitute all the non-Ioni products with Dollar Tree products. This is the Prolux Matte Foundation. I've used it quite a few times in my Dollar Tree videos. This one here is in the shade Honey. It's so nice. I also did bring in their powder, another goodie. So this is a matte foundation. I'm going to take about 2 pumps and blend it right in. This is so full coverage as well. It's wild. Girl, so there's a look at the face with the Prolux foundation. It's like really full coverage, girl. It's so pretty. It just does move around. I think because of that silicone base, I feel it kind of moving around really easily, scaring me a little bit, but okay. So now we have a couple of cream products to play with. Again, all Ioni Cosmetics except the bronzer. For the bronzer, I brought along the Be Pure Glow Up Contour. I don't think they ever came out with like cream bronzers, right? Not that I've seen. They always come out with blushes and highlights, right? I need to go back and check. I didn't really have an Ioni Cosmetics cream bronzer at my disposal, so we're using this again, also from the Dollar Tree. Be Pure is also another good brand you can find there, along with LA Colors, Remy Rose. They have a lot of great brands. Prolux is one that I found to be really good as well. It's just the foundation we're using today. This one blends out so nicely. Next we have 2 of the Ioni Cosmetics blushes. These are both from their Lunar Zodiac line. This first one is in the shade Azure Dragon or Burgundy. And then we also have this one, which is really pretty, in the shade Ruby, or according to their Lunar Zodiac, this is a Vermilion Bird. Okay, so we have Burgundy, which is a really pretty color. I want to swatch both of them for you so you can really see what we're working with. It's stunning. That's the Burgundy one. And then the Ruby one. Beautiful. Love it. So we're going to mix both of them on the face. Oh, girl. So we're going to pop the darkest one up here. Burgundy. These are really pigmented, girl. I'm scared. And then Ruby on the inner. These are nice and creamy as well. Living for their formula. As always, they always come out with different types of cream blushes and they're always amazing. So yeah, these are so cute. Start blending this out. Ooh, they're blending really easily. Okay, not too crazy actually. I thought it was gonna be like super pigmented. All right, so there's the blush. I did tone it down quite a bit. Actually, let me apply it a little more from whatever's left on the brush. Cute. Okay, so now we're going to use their cream highlight. So this is also from the Lunar Zodiac line. This is their highlight stick in the shade Golden Wheat. The word's already rubbing off, which is wild, but okay. And this is just it being with my new makeup products. I did already swatch this. I think did I use this already? I honestly don't remember, but I'm just going to take it with my brush and tap it on that way. I remember, yeah, this being such a beautiful color. Golden Wheat, that's stunning. Yes. I think this is also the first time they came out with a cream highlight stick. I don't remember, but usually their thing is blushes, but this was actually really good. Okay, girl. I'm gonna blend it in a little bit with my sponge. So for concealer, we have these 2 products. Again, I didn't have an Ioni Cosmetics concealer. I don't think they've ever come out with one. So we have the LA Colors Conceal Correct from the Dollar Tree. We're going to use some of this under the concealer. You guys know I like this for a little bit more coverage. It also does conceal any darkness that there might be. And then we also have this Believe Beauty concealer that I picked up recently from Dollar Tree. This is called their You're Covered Liquid Concealer in the shade Fawn. So this is what we're using today. I really have been loving this Fawn concealer. It's a little darker than I'd usually go, but it does the job, girl. Just gonna go ahead and blend that right in. Love that this concealer is not too dark either. Well, not too dark, not too light. Whereas sometimes like you can overdo it with the brightness on the under eye and it looks a little wild. So this is a good, like, nice color, nice and natural looking, if you will. Okay, we're just gonna go right in with powders. I'm a little scared, but we have again the Prolux powder that I mentioned earlier. This is gonna go all over the face. This is called their Onset Extra Fine Setting Powder in the shade Buff. Goes along with that foundation that I used earlier. The one we're going to use on the under eyes is from Ioni Cosmetics. This is their mattifying primer, their mattifying powder in this cute packaging. You guys remember this cutesy pinky products? They're so cute. It's a cutesy little heart powder. So we're going to use that on the under eyes. I'm going to go ahead and again blend out the creases before I go in. I'm going to use this in the T-zone area. Taking my poof from the Dollar Tree as well, and we're just going to go right in. This is a nice, like, translucent powder as well. It's not going to really leave any residue, any white cast or anything. I really am not going to touch the nose, girl, because again, that's where I get the most breakage, especially today in the summer when it's hot. We're not touching the nose area. I'm going to take some of the Prolux powder and I'm going to set just casually the sides of the face, or the outer perimeters of the face. I'm going to use my little flower brush that I got from the Dollar Tree as well. Ooh, girl. This powder is everywhere. Okay. Just casually taking a little bit of powder here, a little bit of powder there. Nothing crazy. Not overdoing it. Scaring me a little bit. They're out of control. I just went ahead and grabbed my She Glam brow products, my favorites, you guys know, to kind of rescue the situation, but there's no saving these brows anymore. They're just a little wild looking. Okay, they're like caterpillars on my face. So we're just gonna leave it as is. And I'm gonna take my Ioni Cosmetics brow gel. This is just their clear one. I'm gonna use this to set the caterpillars down. Next we have a bronzer. Also, again, I don't feel like Ioni Cosmetics really comes out with bronzers that much. So we have the Be Pure Clarifying Pressed Powder that I like to use as a bronzer. This one's really nice. Again, Dollar Tree vibes. And they do offer it in different colors. But again, I got this one so it can be a bronzer for me. I like to use this. Take some of that and tap it on the skin. It's also not like heavy or anything. It's also really nice and pigmented. So both blush and highlight are from Ioni Cosmetics. We have this Phantom Phantom highlight. I also do have a Phantom blush, which is stunning. But the highlight, girl, I love this like Halloween collection they came out years ago with. This is the one in Glow. It's more like traditional shade. It's really pretty. I'm telling you, girl, this is beautiful. How stunning is that? All right, for blush, we're gonna go ahead and take the Ioni Cosmetics blush in Pink Coral. I talked about this in my top 5 bottom 5 Dollar Tree edition video. So we have this. It's a nice pinky curl mix. It's really pretty. It's like the perfect travel size blush as well. We're gonna keep it high. Girl, Dollar Tree never disappoints. Love. We have the LA Colors, girl. This is an oldie but goodie. This has been in my collection for years. It's wild. This is their Auto Lip Liner in the shade Cafe. You guys have seen this, the girl, a zillion times in my Dollar Tree full faces and my LA Colors full faces. Okay, not as dark as I remember. I mean, it is really old. Probably shouldn't be using it, but that's the one in Cafe. They also don't even have these available, I think, anymore. Sad, but this is Ioni Cosmetics matte ink liquid lipstick in the shade Peach Berry. These are the ones that I mentioned in my top 20 Dollar Tree dupe products for high-end products video. longest name in history. But it's like nothing like the packaging. It's like a nice mauve tone. Yeah, it's stunning. It's really beautiful. I love this color. And then we're going to top it off using the Ioni Cosmetics Lip Plumper in Red Cocoa. I think I've used this once before, maybe. There are the lips. Kind of not living for them. I do have the Ioni Cosmetics eyeshadow stick in Matte Espresso, and it's like this beautiful brownie vibe. Let's see if we can use this on the lid. I've never really used these types of like cream sticks, so I'm thinking you just kind of pop it on and blend it. So let me take a brush, using the brush to blend it, blend the edges a little bit. Okay, I'm seeing the vision. Okay, I kind of see the vision, girl. That was really easy to kind of maneuver and blend. Ooh. Okay, so I have their stick, and then we also have one of their liquid shadows as well. This is part of their Zodiac line, I believe. Yes, the Lunar Zodiac line of this. It's called their liquid shadow in Laid Back Champers. I think that's the name of it. Honestly, don't know. So we're gonna use that on the lid. Girl, I'm not living for these lips. I'm gonna have to change them. Sorry, but I have to. Not living for them. Ooh, this color is really pretty. Okay, we're gonna use a different brush, a little flat brush, to blend out the edges. So this is what we have so far. Now the vibrant part that you see on the eye is liquid. So I add a little bit of the liquid shadow, and I'm just gonna let it set there for a bit. Maybe it'll dry down. But that's what we have so far. It looks pretty nice. Okay. I never really played with their like single shadows like that, liquid stick products. So that was fun. Now we have two of their liners here. We have the Ioni Cosmetics Felt Tip Eyeliner in the shade Black, which I remember really loving. So we're gonna see how it works over top these like more moisturizing products. And then we also have the Ioni Cosmetics Pencil Liner here in Black. So we're gonna use this on the lower lash line. These days I don't really do lower lash line liner, but you know, since we're here, why not? So I'm gonna take it here. Now we're gonna take the liner. I think may switch out the lips now too. I'm just not living for them, as I mentioned. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do my liner. I may pop a little bit of this glitter over top. This is the Ioni Cosmetics Sparkle Liner in Gold. It's really pretty. So we're gonna see if we put a little bit of this over top that liquid liner, and I'll be right back, girl. All right, so I am back. I went ahead and added the wing liner, and honestly, okay, I remember why I like this. It's actually really good, nice and pigmented, easy to use. I did go a little wild with the wings, but whatever. I was gonna pop this over top the wing liner, but as I've done many times, I always do that and I regret it because it always transfers. It takes a while to dry down. It's nice and liquidy. So I just went ahead and added it on the like lower side right here. I don't know if you guys could see the little sparkle a little bit, so that's what I did. So now before we get into mascaras, these scare me. I mentioned them in that top 5 bottom 5. I threw them on the bottom 5 because these are so gloopy, but we're gonna use them because I mean I bought them, so I have to. But this is called their Rockstar mascaras. We have their black and their blue black and brown. Before that, I am going to set my face using the Ioni Cosmetics face finishing spray that I mentioned a dozen times. This is amazing, especially in the summer. If you want a glass looking skin, something to make you look nice and awake and like ready for the day, I think you're really going to enjoy this. I also did switch out the lip. I just went ahead and used my J Cut Beauty Rolled It Up Auto Lip Liner in the shade Brown. Also just added that liquid lipstick again from Ioni Cosmetics and their plumping gloss over top. So I just feel much better like that. So before we get into mascara, let's go ahead and pop some glue on these lashes. So we have the Ioni Cosmetics Halfling lashes. We're gonna use these today. I've never used these, so we're gonna see how they work. These are in Full Foxy Drama Half Lashes. I did want to try something new with the lashes because I do always stay in my comfort zone and use my Ebony York lashes. Those are amazing, but let's see how these work. They look pretty promising. Now that the lashes are drying, we're gonna go in with the dreaded mascara. I'm gonna do brown on the lower lashes and we'll do the black one in the upper. I'm scared. There's a look at the wand. I'm a little scared. We're gonna do the slightest mascara, just a little bit, just to kind of coat them. That's enough, girl. Just to give us a little something, but not any more, any less than that. Now we're gonna take the brown on the lower lashes. It has the same wand. Girl, so this is the final look. Everything actually came out really nice. Girl, I'm sweating, so if you see, you know, that's what's going on. The face is looking glowy. You see the glow from within. Look, right? It's giving glass. That's a setting spray. Once I pop this on, girl, I don't know what's in here, but it's amazing. So definitely check out the Ioni Cosmetics face finishing spray, especially in the summer if you want to look nice and glassy, you know, vibes. Now the only things that I didn't really love were the brows. The lips were not giving. The lashes, every time I try out new lashes, I'm kind of like, kind of hesitant. I feel like I may have glued these on a little too far off the eye. I don't know. But I think the look looks cute. The eyeshadow was easy to work with. The cream products worked amazing. The powders, once they went on, they didn't disturb the product. Everything just looks good. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you own any of these products? What's your favorite Ioni Cosmetics products? I would love to know in the comments down below. And again, check out my playlist. I have a massive monster Dollar Tree playlist, which is going to be in the description box below. Full faces, haul videos, ranking videos, videos like this are in that playlist. Definitely check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.